Good morning and welcome to Flag Day, the 251st birthday of the United States Army. Technically, it's all tomorrow. But here on this beautiful Saturday, just right down the road from my house, is the home of the one Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Did this last year, almost on the exact same day. But this time, I got Frank with me. He's on the phone, like usual, but he's a busy guy, especially on a great weekend as such. So from here, going to do the visitor center. Going to take Frank around FDR's compound, Presidential Library, and on top of all that, there is a Rev Fest going on, a Revolutionary War trade show. Same thing they did last year, but as you can see, there is a lot more people here than there was last year. Last year was kind of a rainy day. It's a beautiful day today. Don't really have a plan. Frank's like, what do you want to do? And I said, let's just hang out. Let's just see what we can get into. So we're going to go from here, maybe do some lunch. I don't know. Just going to have a nice day together. That's all for now. Frank. All right, let's go. Just made our way into the visitor center. We did get tickets for the house and the museum. There is a small fee for that, but if you have one of these fancy gizmos, you do get it for free.
Wait, I got one.
Oh, Frank's got one too. We actually picked these up when we visited the Antietam battlefield. They do several versions. This is the military veteran one, but there is ones for different grade levels and teachers, and so if you fit a category, students, yeah, I think law enforcement maybe too. So if you fit one of those categories,
I
make sure
you're the Purple Heart recipient, so find yourself one.
Thanks, Frank.
He's a keeper.
But yeah.
Hey, Frank.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
Meeting people.
Still haven't
All
gotten
right, from here, Red Fest,
Still got it.
and then see what else we got around here.
Nothing? But you do get the hearing aids for free.
No, I like this.
Why?
Because that I look
And here we have a photo representing what I look like when I'm waiting for Frank. Now, when I say Frank is a busy guy, he is, very much so. That even when we come to a place like this, people stop him and ask him for work-related questions. So that's why it's nice when we get out of town. You don't get stopped as much. Here we have the Rev Fest portion.
Yeah, we do that reenactment. They're going to do it again this year. The Battle of
Yeah, that would be the size for someone's drawing. This would contain the
this actually,
You're welcome. Right. You too. Society on this continent.
All right. So as you come out of the visitor center, you're greeted by Franklin and Frank. Oh, Eleanor here too. So we're going to make our way through like a Revolutionary War camp, and then past the museum, which we'll do after the house, and then Rose Garden, the grave site of FDR, and then, well,
See what happens.
one thing at a time. Let's go through this little camp here. They got some oxen from the looks of things.
Oxen.
Let's go look at some oxen.
Deuces.
No worries, no, and they land in ships and everybody has to see it. So we do that test, we've done it. But there wasn't an application.
I have one at
They
the
went,
seven.
yeah,
I've got,
I'll let you know. I have.
Facing up.
All right, as Frank and I make our way over to the house of FDR, we stop over at Eleanor's Rose Garden. And when I was here last year, this was filled with roses and looked beautiful. So I don't know what they're doing here. It looks like renovations or fixing things up, but this is not what it looked like last year. But we do have the final resting place of President Roosevelt and his wife, Eleanor. So, a moment of silence as we walk past. As we make our way out of the Rose Garden, we come to the ever impressive shot of the Roosevelt House, Springwood, here in Hyde Park, New York. All right, we still got about a half hour to kill before our house tour.
Tour.
The tour.
The tour.
You can see the 12 o'clock tour going into the house now.
This horsefly's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we're being harassed by a horsefly. Can't see him anymore.
No, he's all over me.
Oh, there he is. See him?
Yeah. Right
There he is. Oh. We're gonna get him. Oh, he's on me.
Good shot, Johnny.
Yeah, I got him.
Got him. Deuces.
Besides the house, we have the stables, which we will go through slowly to kill some time. Now, inside this building, there is there's bathrooms and there's like a little mini museum. So just go in there. We can read some placards. All right, so we come into this small exhibit. There is some refreshment and bathrooms and AC, which it is like 90 degrees today, so it feels good to get out of the heat for a little bit. And they have a few artifacts and photos in here. Not a whole lot. They do have a much bigger, larger museum, which we'll be going to after the house. Far more impressive than this little room. FDR's car, which was equipped with the proper instruments so he could control the car with his hands, being that his legs, due to polio, no longer worked. This car is on display in the museum, so we'll check that out, the actual car later. So, very cool. An unusual sight to see FDR in his wheelchair, as most photographs, you'll see that he's not using one because he did not want to convey weakness on the world stage. So most photos that you see of him in a wheelchair are actually family photographs taken on a personal level. Didn't want to seem weak. Thanks, Frank.
Well, the tour starts here.
I'm really curious about these.
Yesterday we had 90 degrees and 8% humidity, so I was
This is a lot better.
The 12 will pass in 1900. Franklin's only 18. He has just come out of high school, starting his first term in college. And, James was looking at his son and didn't think he had the wherewithal to be able to manage a property of this size. You have 17 rooms. They'd already expanded the property to about 500 acres. An 18-year-old probably can't manage that. So he'll pass it on to his wife, Sarah. What I didn't mention outside was when Mr. James and Miss Sarah married. Mr. James is 54. Sarah is 26. Sarah wound up outlasting living her husband by about bench there. Yeah, and I'm gonna go over to the
I did that first. I went in order.
Well, that was the house of Franklin
Sarah
Roosevelt.
Delano.
Yeah, it
No,
was
that
actually,
that
it was the house of
just
Sarah,
Delano. There's some Franklin stuff in there. The taxidermy was amazing,
yeah.
right? As a child, right? Like what'd she say, 11 to 13 or 14 or something like that? He was shooting birds with pellet guns.
Which she said that he did taxidermy up until like he got too old. But if you watch the Ken Burns documentary, it's mentioned in that documentary that he didn't do any of the taxidermy. So I don't know. Maybe maybe when we head into the museum, we'll find
We'll
some
have to
info
ask
on
Ken
that.
Burns next time we see him.
You know, because we're just buddy with Ken Burns.
Get him on the phone.
We should be though.
We really should. We did meet him.
Yeah.
Gettysburg.
Yeah, we met him.
We hung out with him.
Yeah, I can insert the photo.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, now we're gonna walk through the museum here, which I have been here before. It is quite a nice museum, actually. So, looking forward to taking Frank wherever he ran off to. It's behind me somewhere. But we're about to walk through the museum. Real nice place. If you're ever in the Hudson Valley area, be sure to come to the FDR house site and check out the museum. There he is. All right, let's go. Let's go.
2 weeks countdown.
What was the 2 weeks?
What do you mean what's going on in 2 weeks?
Oh, Gettysburg.
Isn't Gettysburg gone?
Secret.
Secret.
I thought you were talking about what the lady said about come back
June
on the
26th.
What's that?
She didn't tell us. She said we gotta come back.
She didn't tell us?
No.
Well, then
She
I'm
said
not
come
coming back.
I don't know.
No. You need to tell me.
We're not gonna be here on June 26th, John.
We're leaving on June
We
26th.
are, but where are we going? No.
I don't know either. I do know.
It ushered in an era of unprecedented prosperity. Business boomed, profits soared, new consumer goods poured out of the nation's factories. These were the roaring 20s. Yet beneath the glittery surface, there were troubling signs. Farm prices were down. Too many purchases had been made on credit. The gap between rich and poor was growing ever greater.
Huh. That sounds a lot like today. I hope that doesn't mean that we may repeat history. When you don't learn, you're doomed to repeat it.
She went to school in England.
Public view. If he were going to resume his career, he needed to be able to move without crutches, to seem to be walking under his own power. He would learn to do that at Warm Springs, Georgia, where he turned a rundown resort into the nation's best resort.
Scarcely a bank in the country was open to do business. It was then that I issued the proclamation providing for the national bank holiday. And this was the first step era, and where they can use it conveniently at any time. I can assure you, my friends, that it is safer to keep your money in a reopened bank than it is to keep it under the mattress. Let us unite in banishing fear. We have provided the machinery to restore our financial system.
he the first king to visit America since the Revolution?
First king to ever visit.
That would have been Roosevelt's office that he designed himself and used throughout World War II. The only sitting president to have an office in a presidential library and actively use it during his presidency.
I did not know that.
Neither did I read the sign.
For more than 3 years, Europe has been in turmoil. In the east, an aggressive new military empire rises in Japan. Efforts to appease the aggressors have only made them bolder. Now Great Britain and France, having vowed to defend Poland, have no choice but to declare war on Germany.
Malaya, Hong Kong, Guam, the Philippine Islands, Wake Island, and this morning the Japanese attacked Midway Island.
Fearing American industrial might, the Japanese know that they must strike fast and hard to knock the Americans out of the Pacific. But FDR is determined they will not succeed.
I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
FDR's focus has been on the war raging in Europe. Now he is faced with a war he didn't want but can't avoid. A war in the Pacific, where the Japanese continue.
Not only in its methods and weapons, but also in its geography. It is warfare in terms of references which I shall make to the world-encircling battle lines of this war. Look at your map. Look at the vast area of China, with its millions of fighting men. Look at the vast area of Russia, with its powerful armies and proven military might. If we were to stop sending munitions to the British and the Russians in the Mediterranean area, we would be...
Displays for the military veterans. Tiger. With Donnie. Yep.
Really? Wow.
Yep, it's down by the pizzeria, right? Isn't it? Yeah, because it's very, that's where his bar was. His father's bar, and that's where he put his flag. It was kind of weird. Over here.
By his desk on the floor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You guys know what's going on? You put it there? Interesting. The Alpha Conference, they divided Europe.
Dear President Roosevelt, I am one of those American citizens who are thrilled beyond words of expression when I hear your voice over the radio.
As we sat in the cozy kitchen, feet on stone door, chair rungs and stools, smoke drifting through the air, we had Miranda, and the common people here all feel that we have a sincere interest in their welfare.
My mother says that no nice girl would want to have a she's right.
Look at that. How cool is that? That's a tattoo on my arm. San Miguel.
Fourth yard, take care. 10 to men. Clear. Search the piece. Bunch the piece. You hear that pop? That's what he was talking about. Search the piece. If I don't have my hand on the vent there, you're not going to have that vacuum. Bunch a piece. I hear that loud thump. Right? Handle cartridge, advance the round. Where's the camera? Okay. My gunner is quick. Load! Ram home. He's ramming that so that the charge is pushed all the way back to the vent where I pick and prime. Take my brass priming wire, I pierce a hole in that powder bag that is sitting there, right underneath there. Pick, and then I prime. Prime! I don't know if that's you, but if you have a cannon facing you, and you have that lens stuck up in the air, that's your last warning to move out of the way. Kill. Crime! Make ready! Fire! Clear. Search please. All right, well that's going to conclude our time here at the Franklin Delano Roosevelt House, Museum, Presidential Library,
Recon.
for America 250
250, baby.
and the United States Army's
Come on. 251.
251st birthday.
And it's not Flag Day tomorrow.
Army's birthday. So that is that.
It's a thing. It's
So
a real thing.
From here, maybe some lunch somewhere.
Some lunch for sure. I'm hungry.
All right, so we're gonna head into the town of
Ice cream lunch.
Rhinebeck, find some lunch
Yeah.
and some ice cream,
And some ice cream.
which I may take part since it is a bombing 90 degrees today. Bombing.
Deuces.
Not
See you in
cannon.
Rhinebeck.
Bombing. All right, see you in Rhinebeck. Well, before we leave, let's go to the gift shop. Last time I was here, I got a coffee mug, so I'm good on that regard. Unless they have a cooler one, we shall see. Well, let's go in. All right, we now find ourselves in the town of Rhinebeck. Behind me is the Beekman Arms, which if you watch my FDR video from this time last year, I had eaten there for dinner and I was not impressed. So this time, we're gonna try the Foster's Carriage House. See if that's any better. There's a horn blower somewhere blowing his horn. Yeah, I'm game. I'm game for anything. Inside, outside.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Goddamn, one in broil sandwich.
I got the Foster's Coach and famous London broil sandwich.
Is it really that famous?
Supposed to be.
I think you're
They
full of
say
it.
it is. I'll let you know.
Yeah, a whole nother dining room in there. And we got what is that Dan Aykroyd, Blues Brothers, John Belushi. Matt Calories, dressed in Gettysburg, right there. All right, it's just finished up dinner at the
Foster's
Coach House.
Famous London broil. So tender, so juicy, so.
I think he's being nice.
It was really good.
It was all right.
No, it was good.
It was all
You
right.
had the chicken. How do you know how the London broil was?
Well,
Exactly.
well, he had the nachos with the London broil.
What'd you think?
It was all right.
Ah, stop it.
But from here,
You can't find ice.
now across the street, you see that blue sign right there? If you're familiar with Paul Rudd and,
Ant-Man.
well, yeah, he's Ant-Man. But then the other guy, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Ant-Man and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. They own that candy shop, and they're here frequently, hanging out.
And they
Look
charge
at-
a lot for
yeah,
their
benches
chocolate.
with pillows.
They charge a lot for their chocolate.
Yeah, it's very
No
pricey
ice-
in there.
No ice cream.
But you can get Rice Krispie treats with their faces on them. And the coffee's pretty good. But for here, we're trying to find some ice cream. So I think there's a spot down the street, so we're going to check that place out. All right.
Did you know that?
Did I know what, Frank?
Did you know that FDR designed the Rhinebeck, New York post office?
Are you pulling that out of your ass?
I am not. I was just at his house. And there's a photo of him in a car right about over there with some architects looking over some blueprints. Yep.
I'm going to have to verify
Pretty
that.
sure.
Why would FDR design a post office?
Why is FDR High School like right down the road from where he lives?
Because it's right down the road from where he lives.
Okay, just saying.
And with that,
Little tidbit, morsel.
that's going to end our day out. We have some personal business to attend to later this evening. So that was a nice day out, fun. Thank you for.
We got ice cream.
Yeah, we got ice cream. I didn't film it.
Pistachio, raspberry, chocolate chip.
I got a chai latte, which was very spicy.
You can still taste it.
Earthy. It was very good. Nice aftertaste. I also got a Kahlua cappuccino. So kind of coffee tea mix.
Pistachio.
Very nice.
Black raspberry.
But we got some personal things to take care of. So we're going to end our day, end the video here. Not to worry. I'm trying to get him over for like a live stream.
Before we hit the road?
In 2 weeks. 2 weeks, we're going to start our Gettysburg 163 anniversary. With some surprises. We're going to be trying some new things. Getting a little adventurous.
New people, places, and things.
New places.
Yeah, new experiences. More ice cream.
More coffee, and more beer. All right, other than that.
Have a good night.
The Beekman Arms wasn't very good. It could be better. I think my bad review Frank said, no, we go eat here instead.
Yeah, it was good though.
So I don't know. I should go back. You can't judge a restaurant on one trip.
Yeah.
Okay, other than that, thanks for watching.
Deuces.
Bye.